Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video, and today we are playing some Jormungandr with Aspect solo lane. We did do a Yorm game when the character initially came out before the Aspect was out, so this is going to be kind of a guide on how to play this pick with this Aspect specifically, and also just kind of my thoughts on the character as a whole. So generally speaking, I think Yorm has been perceived as like fairly weak, and that kind of still persists, but he's gotten a little bit better after a series of buffs. Primarily his conversion from his auto attack damage is now better, so with more health you do more damage with your autos, more so than before. Your poison from your passive applies for a longer period of time, and your 3 knocks up higher. So what that means in effect when you're playing Yorm Aspect, by the way, in case you're wondering some of the differences of this character, is my pools don't have any actual bleed to them. I simply throw down the pool and that is it, but if I stand in the pool, my 1 cooldown gets reduced and I have damage reduction while in the pool, and so do my allies. So it's really, really nice for, obviously getting my 1 up again and peeling my teammates and kind of giving them a bit of tankiness in the later fights if they stand by them. My 2 now gives a strength and intelligence buff. Think of like Triton's Conch, except it instant applies for a period of time. And then my 3 knocks up even higher in aspect. And yeah, that's basically that. So ends up feeling quite good. You're going to find that this character tends to outpressure a lot of characters in solo. And really where this Yorm pick has kind of found its like reputation, I guess, as being not so great, really comes in the fact that he tends to struggle with his like mid to late game scaling, where if you don't go aspect, your intelligence scaling values are quite low. So actually building like, some int or whatever doesn't actually feel very good. And if you build like a full tank build, you're just not that effective in this game, right? So going aspect, I think, is the way to go, because you just take advantage of the fact that like I get a bit more utility in my kit, and screw the fact that my int's kind of low, my int scaling's kind of bad. I'm just gonna build, util items. Really, what makes Yorm like not so great, where in Smite 1 he was definitely a better character, is really just an itemization thing, right? Smite 1 had a ton of items, which Yorm really benefited off of, excuse me, like Ethereal Staff, and because that's not in the game, yeah, he suffers a bit for sure. Really, in this lane, again, we want to stand in our pools as much as we can, so we continuously get our 1 on a lower cooldown. We can look for poke on him, whenever it's feasible, and slowly tagging him down and then playing over on neutrals is good. We're into a quad fizz comp, right? So this skews our build a little bit. Normally you want to get a mixture of prots. Prophetic Cloak is great on this character. I'm not going to do that this game because, again, they are quad physical. So we're actually just going to rush Leviathan's Hide and get to stacking that as soon as possible. Another thing that's really important in solo right now, due to the squishier camps, are these elementals, and I'm actually going to make an effort to try to get those fairly consistently if I can. So like right now, we forced him back. He's obviously feeling some pressure. I'm going to try to get solo prio here and just look to go do those with Sunder. So far so good. We've had a very solid, stable lane. Again, we're going to layer on a ton of fizz prots this game. Go like Leviathan's Hide, Helm of Radiance, stuff like that. Probably a breastplate as well, and we should kind of just like do pretty great with that. I'm gonna put a point in my, well, let's see. I guess I'll put a point in my ult here just in case the Kali ever like rotates. We just do these Ellies really quick. Obviously, Yorm is not the best Ellie character of all time. You'd be much better suited with really most of the damage characters, who are going like Devos and stuff like that. But it's still okay. I'm at least technically a hybrid scaler, so I get a little bit of value out of it, and I'm absolutely frying him right now. He is just dead. Bye-bye. Absolutely cooked. Hunbats did their blue. That was great. And again, 2200 for Leviathan's Hide, so we just kind of want to get there. Again, you really want to make sure you do those rocks as frequently as possible. I know I've been doing so many support videos and stuff like that recently, as well as streams, so it's really nice to get like a standalone commentary, and this game's going great for us individually so far. I'm gonna look for a reset now. Like I said, we get that spike, so Leviathan's Hide has changed if you haven't built the item in a while. It was very bad. It's still not the best, but I think Jormungandr uses it well. Effectively, after I basic attack somebody, I gain 8 health permanently. Every single time. and that's the correlating 8 stacks. He does die here, but he got a kill. It's not that bad. So yeah, that's basically it. I get 8 health every time I hit this guy. It's a 10-second cooldown, and when he autos me, he loses 10% of his strength. Very good into a quad fist comp. And the reason why, you know, a character like Yorm will use it a lot better than, say, a character like Mulan or Nemesis or whoever, is it is generally proccing on your auto attacks, and I have some range on my auto attacks, so it's allowing me to just proc it instantly. This Kali matchup, I don't love, I gotta be honest with you. As long as we sit in our pools, we're kind of okay, but yeah, she's a bit of a scary character. We're gonna ult now, after the Sunder, knock her up. She's dead, bye-bye. So you're not able to jump if you're CC'd, huh? Good stuff for us. 16 health from Leviathan's Hide. Now, this item can be really counterintuitive, so please be mindful of that. It's counterintuitive when they have Soul Reaver characters, because you kind of just get farmed. Thankfully, where are they going to build Soul Reaver in their draft? Nowhere. I think Soul Reaver is really poorly designed. I actually might make a full video on why Soul Reaver is like a failed item in this game. If you guys want to see something like that, please let me know. But yeah, no Soul Reaver this game, so I'm allowed to actually build health without severe repercussion. And yeah, that makes this item all the more better, which is definitely a nice thing to see. We got our rocks again, so now 12 strength and int, respectively, from those rocks. This Nem character is obviously very good, so I have to always be a little bit cautious, but we're slowly getting a little bit of health scaling, all that stuff, and I mean, feeling pretty good. Now, when she autos me and stuff and hits me in general, I actually do get lower cooldowns on my Leviathan's Hide proc, so that's cool. Slowly, it's really not like a huge deal though. You're really kind of getting it more or less every 10 seconds. We'll go breastplate here first. Idea being, I just really do need some cooldown, and then I could go either Helm of Radiance next or Nemean. Those are probably my next two items. Again, when you're kind of in a single modality of damage you have to deal with, like it's very easy to build, quite honestly. We just kind of stack Fizz Prots. In a normal game, I could go like Helm of Radiance Rush into an item like Genji's, and then go like Prophetic Cloak, Triton's Conch, something like that. That's a bit more rounded, prot-wise, no Leviathan's Hide, and it would be okay. In terms of matchups for this character, again, pressure-wise, you tend to be pretty well sorted in most lanes. I don't think you'll actually suffer too hard in matchups, but I would just tend to avoid playing this god really into like Ganesha. I'm gonna have to mute some people. I'm trying to focus, guys. What the heck? I'd recommend playing or avoiding Ganesha. I'd also recommend trying to avoid comps that are just heavy in knockup immunity in general. So it's less about the solo lane matchup and more about the other picks. Again, that's a very common trend as you, I think, improve in solo lane. You're picking your pick less in relation to the lane matchup and more in relation to the draft. So this comp, for example, that we're against, generally speaking, it's okay. Not too many knockup immunities. And yeah, they've got some canceling with like Khepri, but it's not horrifically bad for us, so feeling okay about it. Remember, we do have Sunder, so we're gonna get them. We got all the rocks too. He is furious. Get owned. Obviously, you know, Nem ultimate aspect. Gonna be a bit annoying, but we're okay. By the way, this guy's got 2 kills. Really? How? Where'd he get the second one? Can knock him up here. He's gonna ult me. That's fine. Now we ult. It's a Sunder. We're fine. Okay. I can just back. No biggie. Our team did gold, which is great. Good job, team. Am I gonna get ganked here? Nope. So we go breastplate. Oh my gosh, I was getting ganked there, but we lived. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nice. All right. So we'll go into Helm now. This gives you intelligence and fist prots. Very simple. So far, though, again, we're doing really good. We have 18 strength and int from rocks, which is pretty damn awesome. Again, we are semi-like hybrid scaling, not, you know, as much as like Aladdin or something, but it procs on our 2, it procs on our 3, it procs on our ultimate, and then technically our auto attacks, so, but like not really, because it's whichever, not both. But either way, like it's still definitely nice, and the int scaling's obviously like not super crazy. Remember, I talked about this god scaling kind of is piss, but It's not bad. I think that's also partially where like Yorm's a bit of a mess up. He kind of was given Guardian scaling similar to like what a Khepri would get, or what a Geb would get, or something like that. And I think there was this really lack of understanding from the dev side of things that Yorm was never, ever, ever built like a Guardian. So yeah. I think eventually it will get shifted, so I'm not like super worried about it, but it is a bit sad for like the Yorm solo like super fans, because I really do love this god. But again, it could also just be like, look, we need a couple items to come into the game, and then we'll be all set. All right, let's go to your rocks again. With the Nem solo lanes in general, you want to make them as uninteractive as possible. So, like as you see, we're kind of just like out clearing because we have lane pressure, and then we're going to do these rocks, and then we're kind of just coming back. We have a 1k lead. Yes, we got a solo kill early, but he's gotten 2 kills, so he kind of has offset the lead that we got from that kill. And we're still up 1k. So point is, like, as long as you are playing the lane pretty PvE centric, taking advantage of your clear, pressure over him, you're going to do very well in a matchup like this. And really in most matchups into Nem, this is generally kind of the way to play it once you're tanky enough to. So just don't die before then, and things should kind of work out. We have 96 extra health from Leviathan side too, which is nice. Alright, pretty chill solo lane game. Let's go get these. He went Lash, which is a bit weird. You know, if you're going to go Lash, you do want to go Devos. So I think he messed up his build, which I am very happy with. I will say, I think, you know, characters like Yorm are definitely hurt by the fact that this build is so OP right now, the Slash build. Because, I mean, yeah, it's just like a problem, right? You're playing into a build that's just better than yours, no matter what. No, she didn't go Devos, so it's not as bad. This guy's also just going to ult and be fine, but I guess not a terrible idea. Why did he turn around? That is insanity. Good job. Okay, we can also proxy. Remember that. We can proxy. I'm making sure... Shit. Slowed him. Caught my dash, so I can't actually... can't knock him up, sadly. We'll stay in our 1 here. I'm chilling. Yeah, he does not have the damage to kill me. He's dead here, I think. He is dead. What is he doing? What a silly goose. Let's go get these rocks again. Yeah, so in terms of proxying on this game, obviously the protections for proxying are removed on minions after 5 minutes. I haven't been playing as much solo, guys, truthfully, because I've been doing a lot of the support stuff. But in my experience, because of how powerful these rocks are and they're fairly accessible, I don't find myself doing it much. Again, that might just be like a lack of like games played, right? And it does sort of depend on the pick. Like, for example, I've been playing, when I do play solo, a lot of like Nuwa and Cuckoo and, you know, Neath and shit. You would never be proxying on a backline solo really in general, for the most part. So I mean, there's obviously always like circumstances, but it's largely not a thing you're doing. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's nice. I don't think it's like game changing though. Like, I don't think the solo lane meta is like shifting or something. You know, maybe Hades is a little bit more playable because he is a character who really wants to proxy. So I could try to get a Hades game in. I know I haven't done one in a while. He's a very weak god right now, but I guess that's worth a try. But by and large, I don't think it's a huge shift. It's a good one, mind you, but it's not a huge one in terms of like the meta's not, you know, upside down. Again, like I said, tier list and stuff is going to be reserved for next patch. I was planning on doing one this patch, but I didn't feel like enough changed in terms of like balance, so it felt redundant. Let's go proxy. This is a good time. I can actually just do his camps. They're up, huh? Yeah, we'll do that then. I want to do these last set of rocks before they, you know, at 15 minutes, obviously they despawn for good, so let's make sure we get that.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
She didn't leave. Oh, I thought she, oh, I mean, it looked like she was going to. Okay, yeah, we'll be able to do this. As long as we kind of like pull it right away, we're okay. It's a bit close, but we should be fine. We've got Sunder and stuff. This is kind of the point. So if you're wondering why I'm going Sunder here instead of like Aegis or something, well, number one, I am building like a true full tank build more or less because of the quad fizz. So that is part of it. He stole some, you rat. Damn it. Oh, he stole one. Okay, it's not even bad. Fire giant spawn on top of me, dude. It's owning me. What the heck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's okay. Leave, leave. No worries. But it's partially because, you know, again, we are going this very tanky build, so Sunder by and large fits with that. But it's also because, pretty cool thing. You can use active items like team beads, like Sunder, technically, right? And whatnot in your Jormungandr role, and that's really helpful if you're trying to steal a fire giant, defend a gold fury, whatever the case might be. If I'm ulting in, I'm untargetable. So I'm going to be untargetable and have the ability to steal objectives. That's a really big deal. And that objective pressure, most people don't even know that's a thing. But that objective pressure, threat, and stuff, the fact that it's very non-contestable is a big deal, I think. So I really do like it on this character when you build this kind of more tanky build. Again, Sunder is generally exclusive for when you're building a more tanky build. Wouldn't build it on like a damaged Yorm ever, and that's why in our Yorm video, initially, I don't think I built it. I went like Aegis or something, which is good if you're going more damagey. Yeah, so Nem's just like split pushing a little bit. We go for rotation. It kind of works, I guess. I'm lingering a little bit. I'm probably just going to secure this and back and go back right. Now, Nem didn't shove the wave, so is she rotating bottom left, maybe? Okay, she just backed. That's weird. If you're Nem there, you always shove, and then you could just TP bottom side and gank Artemis. That was just like a bad rotation. Now, she might get value, but it's much better to clear here, TP bottom side, and then collapse with the Kali, like, from behind her. They're chasing this guy. We're going to clear this and then probably TP over. Never mind, we don't need to. The fight's dead. That's good. I'll just come over to gold then. So we got Nemean on our back here. I could go a damage item. Again, I don't technically have to go... Oh, they are fighting. What the fuck? The moment I walked away, they, like, re-engaged. Okay, this is, like, really weird. Artemis is kind of out. I'm gonna show up. Like, I'm completely safe. So if I'm inting here, it's fine. I don't die. I'm just gonna, like, get some Leviathan stacks, I guess. I don't know. This just looks fun, to be honest. If we have Prophetic Cloak here, we are feasting, but I'm not going to go Prophetic into just the Capri. Got their Stampede for free. Alright, I mean, that's like unnecessary of me. Not really lazy, but unnecessary. I'm just going to back right here, get our item spike, TP mid, get a ward on fire, and life's good. Do I want to go Stampede? Kind of. Yeah, this item is like really good. We'll go Stampede here. So again, if we were into, and I already know someone's going to commentate, but if we were into a more rounded comp that had physicals and magicals, yada yada, we'd probably go something along the lines of Helm of Radiance, Genji's, Triton's Conch, Nemean, maybe a Prophetic Cloak a bit before Nemean or just somewhere in that build, and then like Spirit Robe, and then like Onis or something like that. Just some cooldown, some damage, and yeah. If you didn't want to go Triton's Conch, you could go like a Freya's Tears or something as well a little bit later on. You know, more or less, nothing too crazy. That was a good Syl. She is tanky as hell. That's Neath Beads though. I mean, I think we could just go mid. They did use Nemul. Like, this is very chaseable. Even if we can't kill her here, it's less about even killing her. Oh, he missed his silence. OXD. Oh, this is a horror. An ult here. Guys, my alarm's going off. I forgot to fucking turn it off. I didn't Sunder there because I thought I'd kill him. Oh, it's a disaster. I gotta turn this alarm off. It is killing my ears. Okay. Run! We have almost 300 health. No, we're at 224. I thought we were at 294. Whoops. It is a fucking disaster. Wait a minute. Not a disaster? Sundered. One. She has ult still. And cat. Oh, that is cringe. Boo. Yeah, I guess they do just have ults. Okay, well, yeah, there were some mechanical blunders in that fight. I should have sundered the Nem. I kind of greeted it thinking we could just kill her, but there were some other things I saw that were a little sus. It's okay, though. It is okay. Bit of a disaster. We do lose fire here.
The
Game is now
pyro
losing.
has
Damn.
arrived.
Oh, maybe we don't lose fire, but this guy's fucked. He does... Oh, this build is awful. He does no damage. What the hell? Damn. Well, that's not good. That is not good. Alright, well, we'll go this. We are slowly getting more health. That is awesome stuff. I could go Thebes last just to get way more health for my autos, but that's probably silly. Is this Ganesha just gonna stand there? Oh. Okay, I mean... Oh my gosh, no way. Okay, whatever. I don't even know how that happens, dude. These guys have Sunder, mind you. They just... Okay. Well, 2 died and we got fire, I guess. This Kepri died to... I don't know. It's just a beauty. What a Q, man. What a Q. Alright, well, definitely got a little bit saved. Though, to be fair, we, like, hard sprinted it, so... Maybe, like, deserved. Okay, we'll go Stampede, like I said, and then... I think Spectral Last is just, like, absurdly strong. If we want to just go down the route of, full physical protections and stuff. If I wanted to go a damage item here, I think going, like...
Your team has
Genuinely...
destroyed the
This
pyro.
sounds nuts, but, like, low-key, what if I just go, like... Heartseeker? I know that sounds stupid, but... I'm actually, like, slowly getting a good bit of strength. And it would technically proc on my 1. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe that's, like, low-key the move. Could just go Totem or something for some pen
I
as
could
well, I
silence
guess.
2K pots under.
You won her. She missed her root. Our team got gold. Look at the damage, boys. We are frying. Let's just kill him. Wait a minute. Did they fix the Sunder? I swear I could have Sundered yesterday. Oh, hell no. I couldn't Sunder there. That was weird. Maybe I just, like, maybe I misclicked? Surely I misclicked. Surely they didn't get rid of that. Dude, it was so good. Maybe it's a bug. I think it's a bug, unironically. It should work. You can use things while ulting normally. I don't know, it was weird. Alright, well, I think we just, like, win the game, so it's okay. Guys, holy crap. Jormungandr winning a game in Smite 2. This is some rare footage. Remember, we want to put the pools on our teammates so they have damage mitts when they stand in them. And it is just easy peasy gaming. Domination. 22.5 minutes, 316. Smooth Yorm solo game. Very, very potent build into that kind of a draft, I gotta say. And just a good match, you know, this Yorm pick, again, we kind of walked out with a ton of lane pressure, ton of rocks as a result, and it really super buffed our character. Normally you feel a kind of awkward transition on that, but no, it didn't feel bad at all. I mean, we completely owned, so yeah, pretty damn good game. I'm going to keep hitting the Qs. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And again, let me know what you want to see. I know, like, people with Smite right now are a little, I don't want to say, like, deflated, but some of the patches I feel like haven't had enough, like, new stuff to really, like, make people want to play too much. So if there's stuff I haven't done, please let me know. And yeah, see you guys soon. Peace, peace.